Welcome to Vila Football Focus, and this program is special for me to talk about FIFA World Cup 2026. Now, inside the special program, I'm all time Henry Tafa. Henry, welcome this time, but you know Vila Football, but I'm FIFA World Cup update.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Paken. Everyone who is watching me. Thank you. Good to start again one session blow Vila.
Now, Henry, FIFA World Cup, I'm come back Paken. When I'm going to sports store blue. One name you start following story and FIFA World Cup come kasem today.
Thank you, Harry. First FIFA World Cup match when we follow me one lo radio at that time 78 final blow Holland or them Argentina lo Argentina lo 78 World Cup and lo radio namu tami Spanish language. Ni meram tutuk language naman, meram sabi naman name like Kempes, Adiles, all players play Argentina at that time, and also Johnny Rep when one player blow Holland, 78, and then 82 we start cut video, and then we start blow Holland and blow cutting video 1 week, cutting 1 or 2 weeks after you may start look Vila, you may look live, also we start watching na. But the 79, the school we make one English project and time from 1 year 7 yellow Malapo and we became English presentation, English prepared talk and we prepare one talk about World Cup and also about how we connect to them Pele, it's an Arantes to Nascimento and all that year come tami mileko school, but in between, even before that time, I think if I were age with me, around about my age, you will remember Ons magazine, Mondial magazine, when we start Salem lo Palan especially at that time. So me came full up magazine at that time, start full up and reading no more time, and in full up all World Cup at that time, because time was video and of course naya make TV, naya make social media, and we make something available on Yumi. But yes, I've been one something with me follow all this time and they join Olympics back in 4 years. I mean, life must have time we interested in something. You interested like you must dig deep because inside who, what, when, where, how, particular subject we interested in. Encourage mo liang pula beli chance na bisa take up kainnya because we got technology available bersabe make mo work with before imsari tim mo sa harem mo lo media with them lo newspaper magazine saya.
Yes, thank you so much Henry. Henry emi one sports administrator was misal taramulsem but emi like in football emi sabe good all history lo sports lo country. Emi been writing one book he stop na ya lo Carcel Center. But we will talk about one of the program. But Henry, it's FIFA World Cup 2026. Tantalin small fans will watch. Mamba hemi only play 3 different cities, different countries. Lo 2026.
Yes, for the first time, Harry. For the first time, I think we been cut World Cup 2002. The time in Japan, Korea host them. And this time, first time we got 3 country host. First time ever, and Mexico in particular. First time where Mexico can become one record plan to one history because I'm first country where we host them 3 World Cup now, and especially to host them opening 3 World Cup match too.
Yeah, that's very very true. So excitement is on. First FIFA World Cup and we kick off on number 12 June, and we just around the corner. While you start watching this time, we meet him June, and you start look forward to finish to 12 June. But Henry, FIFA World Cup this year, we talk about Group A. Group A, you got Mexico in the host, and then you make at South Korea, South Africa, with them Czechia, if I'm correct. But time you have multiple teams here. Firstly, Mexico, misalnya you will ultimately talent. This time you have got all research, you have find all history, very very easy. But I talk about Mexico when you host the World Cup this year, so talent. 3 years, 3 times will you host them. But Mexico, play amas year World Cup the FIFA.
Mexico play all years where Mexico play the World Cup. We play 18 times the World Cup. We won one interesting thing a little bit. And now we got home crowd now with him. Mexico itself, one team was supposed to have a little bit about Mexico. Defensive game plan, very strong Mexico. And imi masabe tu se oli katol players Jimenez coach block kata hemi coach lo last 2 or 3 World Cup hemi coach pagaken. So hemi still stop yet. So once again with Mexico is that likat home advantage little bit because Azteca Stadium hemi stop lo one hill ya. So himself altitude blow Azteca Stadium, I mean about 2,000 meters high, from the sea level. So, I mean one challenge the full up country will go play Mexico against Mexico low that height because altitude blow stadium itself. I mean one challenge the full up all players will never experience him. So Mexico he got one advantage because of situation blow stadium blow kata the stadium blow that height air hemi thin so meaning so ball hemi fly fast and also hemi fly kolong way too so by all teams only got a little bit tough time because especially oxygen blow kata one mo call lactic acid they build up big one low body blow players quick time no stand up low one so ball sabe tight quick time so interesting to look how by
South Africa, Korea,
South Korea, what them check only play against Mexico at that altitude.
Okay, me glad we should talk about a little bit Mexico and me host them Group A phase 1 and they talk about Mexico. So Italian small or the player to watch Italian small. We want the player to watch the team of Mexico.
Jimenez, one player well last World Cup. I think before that, he been one player play me. One key player blow Mexico. Interesting something play me look to play me not supposed or list to come out play me look what a goalkeeper blow kata me stop it inside the team or not because one interesting player will tell him say no stop play good and selection but him inside selection.
Yes. No, anyway, Mexico by me strong. Also, Italian Jimenez and me one look at the player to watch and two only Italian say got two Narvla player and Michel Pedro Mora and to Armando Gonzalez. Maybe one full player with them 3 full players to watch inside the team play Mexico.
You got one under 17 to inside there where you watch him you watch him how he play inside but he one little key player blow key in the sense that he unknown so advantage Mexico is using surprise him on the team and he still stop hand blow Mexico.
Now the other team inside the group A South Korea. Now South Korea play how many times the FIFA World Cup?
South Korea stop inside the World Cup. I believe 11 times. I think we serve that we play about 11 times. Interesting country, interesting players. We serve one well-known player, Bogota, mi song. I think he captain too, Bogota, and then one another player, Bogota. Mi play lo Kang Lee. Mi play lo PSG. Low defensive midfield blockata and I mean one team that all past friendly blockata you know became good to mass but otherwise I mean one team that I mean watch a little bit altitude because only altitude by one challenge blockata but otherwise supposedly start only press high to mass by time lo defense lo that altitude I think by challenge small but
South Korea is 11 times won FIFA World Cup. This is one very good record. Really put on. And also Italian song he been captain of Tottenham. They been winning Europa League last year with them coach Australia. And then he moved to go to US if I'm correct.
MLS. Emi play lo I think lo. MLS na yes. I mean I play some play all time, but him play MLS. And then performance play me not really.
Tottenham,
yes, that's it. So full up all the time say me not that same player as me used to be, but we never know. It's World Cup, stakes are high.
Yeah. And that's very true. So South Korea, Mr. Blue Group A with Mexico, and don't forget South Korea 11 times and Mexico 18 times. And these are all numbers here, but FIFA World Cup. Now don't go away after this break. But with them Hendry, we talk about 2 narrow teams inside the group A, South Africa with them Czechia, which is correct. But don't go away after this break. we got two narrow team to talk about.
Proudly brought to you by the Chinese Embassy in Vanuatu and Vodafone Vanuatu Limited.
Henry, welcome back. Now, inside the group, we got two narrow team. South Africa, how many times have you been playing the FIFA World Cup?
South Africa, I mean 4 times. I've been hosting too, 2010. And interesting to note that opening match of 2010 World Cup, I mean South Korea with them, Mexico, and by same to life is to lapagan opening match of this World Cup to so by me one interesting one. South Korea most low players, all players will come out low. 1 or 2 clubs no South Africa, sorry. South Africa most players will come out 1 or 2 clubs no?
1 or 2 clubs, yeah,
most local players too.
It's true, yeah.
So we'll see what by me say about strength or weakness blow local league blow South Africa itself. So by me watch them opening match by how not by me go about because opening match me always is the one standard blow or tone blow. While teams will decide make them next match for that second.
Yes,
match.
that's very true, Henry. South Africa, you've been go 4 times the World Cup, and we've been established South Africa. 2010, so on FIFA referee assistant, you've been assistant referee so time, and it's a very interesting place. Yeah. South Africa, you've been play first game of time, scoring first goal, and one thing we never forgot in my life, maybe you got 64 games for South Africa, and me watch him all games. So me tied to football back. There's something where Amy just make him say we don't like him watching football. Me time you should more football. You watch him game 50,000 fans, 50,000 football. It's just he had to have. But I'm not Henry. Me no more watching football. Me no more got TV screen in the house. Me no more watching. Me just look result was this World Cup. I think me no watching football. Me sleep. Me look result but the player to watch for South Africa also talk about this time. Me captain of South Africa. We me goalkeeper Rowan Williams. With them striker Lynn Foster. But also you tell them everyone will play them in South Africa. Only no play in Europe. Only in South Africa. So it's going to be interesting.
But you got one advantage a little bit because only unknown. Like
that's correct. Yes.
You mean sabe kata nama we name because they come out big one of media. So I make them you make at one thing or you look at somebody set one standard lo mind blame me lo or players or country players. But these players will stop no more inside and you may not follow them too much South Africa league or domestic league. But let's have some surprise or some upset too lo place here. You tell them South Africa maybe come after the World Cup. Because South Africa after the World Cup and okay. But that thing is noisy, like.
Oh yeah. You tell them you blow lamb this time. Yes. I mean a full house here. Mine stuff some place away haram. But imagine 60,000 fans with them 60,000 vuvuzela. Me experience me South Africa World Cup. Me no more enjoy. But anyway, I just watch the football. But the fun is the vuvuzela. Bafana. That's correct. Yes. Now thank you so much. South Africa is in Group A. The other one again, Czechia. Can I explain small Czechia? Czechia mi part to Czech Republic. Yitram to passport.
Emi check, and emi been Czechoslovakia some years back, and now I'm saying Czech Republic, and you must have helped that I no one team to underestimate him. But again, only place where you media you know our lokata. So all these teams will step inside, except maybe for Mexico and South Korea. But otherwise, those two the teams are only unknown a little bit because you may not follow too much football blow, domestic league lokata. But Czech came me one team still World Cup 8 times. And so we count them that 8 them 2 times will change them because will change them more demographics, more politics will happen. Country independence, country set up, one new country set up again. After the war and all these things, only create new borders, only cut all new countries, only names only happen back, and especially that region, Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia. You make them know some today. You say tell some past name blokata, the Czechoslovakia, and then naya name blokata naya. I mean check. So maybe 10 times, 8 plus 2 times.
Yeah. Yes, that's very true. Czechoslovakia emi 8 times and Czech so Italy emi 2 times so total blow 10 but total blow 10 all teams here go World Cup 10 times 12 times 18 times 11 times 4 times South Africa so group A mamba emi one interesting group lo look say who knows have winning all first games lo competition one number ting blue
Bami go back for Mexico. One home crowd. Number two, we issue low altitude. We Mr. Talema. Think to points now. Mexico he got one advantage. Bami go that Mexico. Bami top him that pool. Second one can be between any one of those.
South Africa or South Korea. I mean any one of the three.
Any one of the three. Bami go for Czech. Bami go for Czech. Because only just totally like me one unknown place. Me say about South Africa, me say about South Korea. I would go for that. Czech is coming second, and then the other two. By me look to South Africa and South Korea. World Cup this year interesting because we got 48. Teams, 12 pools.
48 teams, that's true, yes.
For the first time, 48 teams. So, it means that the 12 pools, to la winners, to la pools, only round of 32. For the first time, they got round of 32. And then they got all best third place teams, which one, 8 lokata best number 3 place team, all groups, balik inside to China Mokata top
the knockout stage.
The knockout stage, the round of 32. And then from the round of 32, round of 16 and then 16.
And then I'm quota and then semi.
Yes.
Well, it's a long road and also maybe Italian. And Italian 48 teams into the competition and maybe come interesting. You will support. We will also, you know, too much fan Mexico, South Korea, South Africa, Czech, Vanuatu, but they will start them FIFA World Cup 2026, and after this break, by you me talk about fixtures for day one, and by me with the Mendri talk about Una by me win lo day one lo group A, the FIFA World Cup 2026 time. Before me call small break, want to tell big fella thank you lo Chinese government and thank you lo Vodafone Vanuatu. After this break, we got more.
Proudly brought to you by the Chinese Embassy in Vanuatu and Vodafone Vanuatu Limited.
Henry, welcome back. Now, before we finish, Friday, June number 12, 6 o'clock in the morning, Vanuatu time. The first game of the competition, host Mexico versus South Africa. What do you think?
I'm go for Mexico, but by win, by me no one, people win. In the sense that Mexico play low home crowd play him, and play low, the multitude of them use how will have a place back again and only serve each other. And South Africa, because only come out the one club, so they already won like one club, they know each other. By me serve one people challenge lo Mexico lo place here. A club plays together better than a national team. That's like lo terrible, so we expect a big challenge lo South Africa. We call the host country.
Thank you, Henry. And you used to watch special FIFA World Cup updates. You used to who by winning first game of competition, and one by when we look who now. Also, Alexander Lemegem, who now by scoring first goal. Lo FIFA World Cup lo Tisia lo USA with Mexico. Now, another game lo number 12 when by taking place to 1 o'clock Vanuatu time. Afternoon. Think about say the first game sa Mexico with South Africa lo 6 o'clock in the morning and then lo afternoon 1 p.m. South Korea Czechia. Now who will win the position?
You go for Czechia.
You go for Czechia?
Czech, yes. We go for Czech. Bagian bal score, but natin sila score, bali all people score, bali win them or bali lose them. But I'm surprised because got all draws too, labis no forget that the best placed number 3 team paisa we qualify to
yes,
round of 32. So look at that one. Pamilu surprise was one. Look at the best placed the team by come out of this pool. Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot. And if you're watching, make them ting blue. Matalam hope I win all first games. First game in Mexico, South Africa, and then the second game in South Korea with them Czechs. And my group A and Henry. And me can play them up FIFA World Cup update. Plo email put football focused. Before we finish, before we go through Group B, we remind them all fans one team is the Group B for the next edition. Group A, you think say every fans only must watch him. Day one, everyone watch him. They come kasem lo 2 weeks time. I mean, where lo team is the team lo minimum. But when I'm comment lo first time lo Group A.
Yes, just the point where you tell them, you touch them smaller. You mean use lo all countries where you watch them the media, football blogata and news blogata come out the media and you may watch them. So you may talk about and you look support no more like all this years come. It's been England, it's been France, it's been Brazil and Argentina and all this because you may watch them the media. Spain you may look at the media all the time. Full up country, especially because now with 48 teams. Some country, you may never look at that. You may never have them look at that. So, liga mo someone unknown. So, mamitan someone unknown inside the World Cup. And then I make someone Vila challenge with FIFA is the first time na ya. You may not talk about behalf of that, but FIFA first time na ya because you may go watch them one name where you may look, where you may hear them about. But time. You may one team where you never had him, one team where you never look, but you feel interest to look. Because by me taking out, by team may kill him because you miss about him, you miss about him. Who knows? It's football. No team is unbeatable. Nothing is impossible. Time.
Yeah, it's football and it's 11 against 11. It's not population against population. So all the best to Group A. Now, before you make finish about this program, Group B, next discussion, next FIFA World Cup update. Group B, you make at Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, with them Switzerland. Group B. So the next discussion, but we talk about a little bit Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, with them Switzerland. Next one. So, Henry, before we finish, the FIFA World Cup you open on 12 June. This time we have planned to prepare.
FIFA start.
Yeah. Before we discuss is that I think 1 or 2 games happen. Most of the games happen at 6 o'clock in the morning. But during the day, you got all games. So I mean, you got time to sleep.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, look at was interest too much. One issue too much.
Well, before we finish, Henry, thank you. Maybe World Cup updates. But yes, Sunday, Champions League final. Who by win? Arsenal or Paris Saint-Germain?
Arsenal or Paris Saint-Germain? Arsenal or Paris Saint-Germain?
Think about 3 days.
You were uniform finish PSG last time, so
yeah, I know.
Go for Arsenal.
Okay, I mean go for PSG. But I'm telling you, have me stop over not to pay. Brain me stop under for a minute to do with the brain. Anyway, before the finish says England got 3 teams in the finals. One, Europa League. Only been winning. Conference League, UEFA only winning. And this time, Champions League. And suppose all fan blue PSG was Arsenal me win. Me also me tell man push up me support them team we win.
Well, yes, but there's some now the World Cup is to come up. But you want them look all wins from English club and translate it inside the win
national team. Yes, yeah.
So we'll see because if only really clubs they really make them best look European continent, UEFA level, then you may expect them to buy England. It must be a good. But again, it depends on how much team look at this. How much players from clubs and step inside the national.
That's correct because England, Crystal Palace, Arsenal, with them Aston Villa, le bini winning also. Arsenal no yet, but Crystal Palace with Aston Villa. You got all player from France, only playing chat, make them sit club A win. But also England national team is another thing to talk about. Anyway.
Thank you. Villa goalkeeper Argentina.
You missed that back and back. So we Argentina, you start the program here, Group A, the FIFA World Cup, and by Villa come back no more. Next time they talk about Argentina, when by me out of group stage no more. And by all fans from Argentina, but you know, I'm not no more. All them support the Milos time. Anyway, This is the group, Henry, again, thank you.
Thank you.
And then, again, suppose you are a sponsor of the program, don't forget to contact me, Vila. Lo one of the sports news, lo you sabe to get up, you sabe sponsor football update to FIFA World Cup from me and Henry lo Tepoler. Vila, thank you, and all the best of preparation to FIFA World Cup.
Thank you, Thomas.